Hey guys, welcome to beer review number 17. Today we have Fort Collins Brewery Chocolate Stout. As a stout fan, I'm really looking forward to this one. It says brewed with chocolate malt and roasted barley to give it the dark flavor and all those good chocolatey tastes. So I'm hoping this one ought to be good. So let's go ahead and get it open and get it in the glass. Nice little hiss to it. Let's see. Alright, pouring pretty dark brown out of the bottle and pretty dark in the glass. Give it a little swirl, make sure there ain't nothing in the bottom. So there we have it. Nice, looks great in the glass, very dark. Nice kind of a tannish head on it, not too light. Barely any light coming through, just very faint red. Very faint ruby red color coming through. So pretty dark. It's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and get a nose on it. Alright, a little coffee in there, a little chocolate. A little bit of the roasted maltiness to it. Not overly pungent in aromas, but you know, it's not bad all the same. It's got a pretty good nose, so why don't we go ahead and get a taste and see how it is. Okay. A little thin, but the coffee is there. A little bit of that chocolate going on. Really not too bad. It is a little thin and watery, but as far as any others really that I've had that were thin and watery, this one's towards the top of the list. So a little more of that bold flavor in there. You know, if you look past that little bit of wateriness, you'll get the coffees and the chocolate and the roasted barley and the little malts and stuff that they have in there. Definitely a good treat for the style it is, just being a basic chocolate stout. So let's see what ratings look like. Right Beer is going to give it a 73 overall and a 56 on the style. Pretty low, in my opinion. I don't know about that 56. 73 might be correct overall, but I feel like that 56 probably could go a little higher. But you know, it's still early, it's still cold, so we'll see how it does after we let it warm up. But right now, we're going to keep sipping on it and see any other taste that we might get off this thing. Yeah, it's not really a bad beer at all for stouts. It's got a little more flavor than you'd find in a lot of just your normal stouts. Aside from the chocolate, you've also got the coffee, more of a bold roasted coffee. So really, it's not looking too bad for this one. So definitely going to keep trying it and then see what we can do as far as the rating on it, because I think that 56 might be a little low. Let's look over at Beer Advocate. 79. So they've got it as okay. I'd say that's probably fair. It's about where I'd probably put it right now, but you know, we'll see how it does. So let's go ahead now, let it warm up, do some bowl hits or something, and then we'll see how it evolves. So I've got some more of the Sour D here. This stuff's quickly becoming one of my favorite smokes. It's a really easy, all-day smoke. Of course, it's getting later here. It's about 5:30 here now, so sun's gone down. It's starting to snow, getting cold, about 19, 20 degrees. So good time to be inside sipping on a chocolate stout and smoking some bowls of Sour D. I've been lighter jacked. Uh-oh. Alright, now I've got my lighter here. So let's fire up this Sour D while we let this chocolate stout warm up. such an easy smoke. Very nice, very nice. So what do you think, guys? Have you had Fort Collins Brewery's chocolate stout or anything from Fort Collins Brewery? If so, let me know and what you thought of them, and I'll see if I can't try them and see what I think of them too. And definitely let me know if you've got any you want me to try and track down, because I'm always willing to find some that my viewers want to see. So definitely like to see the new subscribers and the likes and the shares and stuff. So keep it coming, guys. Going really good, really good. Not to mention getting to try a lot of these beers, because a lot of these beers that I review I wouldn't necessarily pick up if I wasn't going to be reviewing it. So it's nice to get to try and expand into these bigger beers and more exotic style beers. So and I'm definitely going to bring much more to you. So definitely stay tuned and be sure to like and subscribe and all that good stuff, because there's a whole lot more coming. So I hope you're ready, because I am. Yeah, this has got a really pleasant nose, this chocolate stout. It's much more chocolatier on the nose along with that coffee than many stouts, including chocolate stouts that I've had. I've had some pretty bland chocolate stouts, and who knows, I might go and pick those up again and review them and see if they've kicked it up any and made it any better. You know, these beers, a lot of times they'll change every year. They might add or take something away, so in the brewing process, so it's always worth giving it a try now and then, as long as it's not some outrageously priced beer, and then that's one of those you might want to just pick up one and try. It's warming up fairly quick. That coffee's sticking around, and the chocolate's becoming more of a bitter chocolate versus a sweet chocolate. In the beginning it was more of a sweet chocolate, but now it's starting to get a little bitter, starting to get a little thin, a little dry, a little more thin, I should say. So, I don't know, we'll let it go our usual, time, 20-30 minutes or whatever. So, let's go ahead and do that now, and I'll just be back with you here in a few. Alright, we're back, guys, and it's been about 25 minutes now, so let's go ahead and get a nose on it and see how it is. Well, the coffee's still there, although it's very faint. I'm not really picking up any of the other notes of anything, so it's mainly just a very dull coffee. So let's go ahead and take a taste and see how it is. Yeah, it's pretty well lost everything now. Just maybe the most subtle coffee on the end of the tongue, but other than that it's just pretty well watered down, pretty thin. So definitely one you want to drink while it's nice and cold. It does have a good taste and nose on it when it is really cold, but after it's warmed up you might as well drink it down as quick as you can, because it's not going to last very long once it's warmed up. And it's not very warm by any means. It's just warmed up, maybe to close to 50-55 degrees or so, enough to bring out some of these other notes. So probably don't want to wait too long on this one. I'm reading online that it's 5.3% alcohol, pretty much because it's not on the bottle, nor is the date. So, some pretty important stuff being left out here. You want to know this information on what you're buying and what you're consuming. So, would like to see the alcohol on there. I think that'd be pretty important. So, and I'm not seeing it anywhere. So, on that, probably going to go with a C on this one. So somewhere around the 65 to 70 range. Not necessarily an outstanding beer, but while it is cold, it is, I would say, above average. So worth picking up if you like your chocolate stouts and you like them cold. You know, I've got the bigger version of this, the double chocolate stout, down there, so in the fridge. So I'll definitely be doing that one soon too. Might even do that one next tomorrow. So, but as far as this one's concerned, it's going to get to see from me today. Not enough information on the bottle, too thin, too watery in the end, not enough of those robust flavors going on in there, and they're not necessarily all that cheap either. You're going to pay probably close to $10 for a 6-pack of these, so would like to see a little bit more going on in there as far for the price. So that's going to do it on this one today, guys. So make sure to catch me on the next one, and like and subscribe and share and comment and all that good stuff, and any recommendations you have or would like to see any changes. So definitely, if you have any comments, definitely let me know. I'd like to see some. So I'll just see you on the next one.